Hey guys, so let's talk about queries now. It's been a long waited. I guess you guys must have waited long enough now to learn about queries. Okay, let's not waste so much time and just talk about querying. Okay, let's just first write a simple function where we get the whole data of that particular product item by ID, right? Okay, to write the function item get something like that. Okay, going to write a query about this. It's gonna be get is equal to dot, very simple. Why? So put everything into this and return. Like will return it if there is printf while thing to person. Okay, I'll just print the value in here. Person whole I is a pointer. I'll just print it out. So the function is ready. It's pretty easy. Over here. Uh, here, okay. They like get new get b. I'll just take dbref. Sorry for those. It's my throat. It's not that much well today. Pi equal. Now remember this because we just need ID, right? You don't need to create the whole struct. You can create something like this and to one. So something right is equal to one. So I'm going to pi dot id dbref. It should work. P with page. Good. Okay. Hmm. Product 42. Oh yeah. Why there's a price. Expected new. Oh, sorry. That was just totally out of context error, I guess. Well, as you can see in here, get by is successful for particular thing, right? ID1, product one description. The details I got it right. So this is how you guys do get by ID. Okay, now you might be thinking, okay, this is all good, but you know, cup columns this few columns. Okay, and one other thing I would like to tell you is you can actually write this some well organized way also. This is like pretty basic. You could write something else like this. ID will give positional parameter in here. PI. Okay. You can write something like this also. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Dot. It should work. Let's check it out. Yes, it's giving me the same result. So this is like more standard way of doing things. As if you've seen all the kind of queries that I'm doing, right? What I do, I actually db.model. So what will happen is whatever the current struct, right, we are actually putting into the memory. So all the actions that we are doing, right, it will actually affect this pi model. Okay, so for example, if you're doing some sort of select statement, right, it will affect the pi. Sorry, it'll put all the values into this pi. Okay, so this whatever this inside this model, if you're doing updates, right, so it'll take all the updates from this pi and put it into database. If you are doing insert, right, then it'll take all the insert from this model pi and then put it into the database. And all the actions that you want to do, it should be at the last, right, and before that should be condition. So this is how the whole query that you can define. Now what if you just want like couple of columns? You don't want like all the columns. You just want like I think name and description you want, right? Well, you can do something like you can just create a column function. You just be like, give me just a name, description. I don't want anything. These are like the actual fields in the database. Okay, these are like the actual column names. So you have to give actual. Okay, so give me name and description. So now whatever it'll return, right, when you run it, right, it'll just return. Should return name and just okay. Okay, because other things are, if you see, 0, right, these are 0 values, so it will still print the whole object, but all other values are 0 values. For example, if you compare with this, right, the date is 0 value, which is 000 and everything. So it, in a way, if you think, it's just written product one description, everything else you see, this is image path and this, there is nothing like that. Why? Because it's a 0 value. We are just printing the object, that's why. So this works. Okay, and now what if you want to do more condition? For example, ID is this and name, thing like that. If you want to do let me just break it down into column. This where this whenever you can write multiple words. Okay, write multiple where, so this will work as a where this condition and, so this is like the and in this. Okay, where ID is equal to 0 and name is 2 condition 1. It should be also 0 because for this parameter it should be 0. Okay, the pi dot name, need to set name. This is like, give me all the sorry, give me just name and description of the data, where ID is equal to this and name is equal to this. Okay, so you go here and put the name at this, will be name product 1. So h this, do I give you the results? Yeah, it is giving the results. So see, this works. So this is like and now you will be like, okay, what about or? Simple, you just give or, where or, This will work as a or condition where this should be or this should be. So instead of this, what we'll do, gonna be like id is equal to some static id2. Okay, static id. So what this query will build up is, give me column and description from product item collection database, table, where id is equal to the specified id or id is to 2. Check it out. Sorry, to compile multiple rows in the result set. Yes, so what happens in here is it'll give you 2 rows, right? Because there is id1 and there is id2. So you'll be like, okay, so how do I deal with that? Simple. One thing you can do is actually okay, so let's just check it. Thing you can, because this will result multiple, right? So you just say limit 1. This should do the trick. I can just limit, but I think this work. Yeah, as you can see, it'll give you product 2, right? Okay, now, but what if you want both, right? I mean, it's just not that you will want one. So what you do instead of that, you actually create another model where items is array of product item. Okay, now as I told you, right, you put this items in here. You got it, right? So now it will load multiple, so I'll just give 2. So by printing, I'll print let's see. Okay, we need to give the pointer. Yes, as you can see, now we have an array of items with product 1 and product 2. So this is how you actually select multiple queries. You can also do for example some sort of offset. For example, you just want to do one offset. So all the functions that you do in the query, right, you can literally do in here. They are all converted to functions. To offset this, just check it out. Yeah, so it'll just give you product 2. It's keeping the product 1 because of the offset. Okay, if you do offset 2, then it won't return any result. Yeah, and you'll be like, okay, I want to do order by, so you can do that 0, so it should return all. 2 order, I'll give you order by id. Yeah, so it should return in some particular order. Yeah, see, product 2 and product 1, right? If I'll make it id sending, it's gonna be product 1 and product 2. So you can even specify which order you want the items, and order it can be ordered by time, it can be ordered by anything that can be ordered, something like that. This is how all the queries work. You can actually so these are like the simple queries. Okay, all the join queries and everything, there'll be another video that I'll be talking about, where you'll be seeing all the join queries and everything. But this is like the normal introduction, the simple components that you will be dealing with on a day-to-day basis, whenever because you will need like some specified column that you can specify use column function if you want to give the conditions and all where and where, or if you want to specify some offset that you limitations, you can make it order by and get select particular item, and you don't anything else. You can just pass on that product item to another function, it will process and it will return to the whatever client, or client function or quali function. This was like the introduction to querying and everything, guys. Okay, I'll see you in the next chapter. I'll be talking about a little bit in detail. Okay, bye bye.